You'll definitely come across a lot of creeps.
Where have all these cancelable opinions?
You guys keep bringing to 60 feet.
That was a picture of my boots.
That's it, that's the title of the podcast.
They're rock hard.
That's great advice.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to not the Zombies Love Bacon podcast, but the Zombies Love Bacon podcast crew. We've talked about it a fair bit over the years on the podcast about ghosts and games like Phasmophobia and stuff like that. And we kind of joked about it, and then we were kind of more serious about it. And we thought, since we're entering into hiatus and sort of wrapping up the ZLB podcast as it is right now, we should do something that we said we're going to do, and that's go on a ghost hunt, a legitimate ghost hunt. So, yeah, we contacted Latern Ghost Tours here in Melbourne, and they gave us a few suggestions, and the one we went for was Point Cook, an old homestead down there. So, yeah, we kind of documented our journey, so have a look.
We should do predictions as to what we're gonna before we get there. Are we going to see ghosts? That's probably the big one.
I don't think we're going to see them, but I think there's going to be some weird shit happening.
Or frogs here.
I don't know if I feel like a real cold chill. I've already flashed.
Like he can't see them, man. There you go. There they are.
They're in the back. They're lurking in the back seat. What are we? 5 minutes away.
Yeah, we're lurking.
We just had to go to a gas station.
Wait, we got to do the. Oh.
Oh god. We'll check a filter over it so it's like the night vision, so it'll be like real fucking ghost hunting, stuff like that. So we have to do like, hey, did you feel that?
Yeah, we have to do like dramatic pauses. We're gonna do dramatic pauses, and then we play back the footage like really slowed down with captions, and then we like do more dramatic music after that.
Yeah. We're not gonna take like any quality footage. Everything's gonna be blurry.
Yes.
It's like Blair Witch. Yeah,
Blair Witch.
Exactly. But yeah, it's fucking freezing, and where are we? Point Cook.
We're in Point Cook.
So
where fucking everyone is cooked around here.
Bloke who came to get the ice before looked like he was about to square up because I kept looking at him. Yeah, the guy on the left side. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna get stabbed.
So yeah, we're making friends in Point Cook. Now we're gonna go see some ghosts, and maybe otherwise.
Frog looks so scary.
I'm purposely doing it.
If you see Frog in the back seat like that, just get out.
So once we arrived on site late, I think it was like 10:30 p.m., cold, wet, raining, middle of nowhere, pretty much pitch black. We had a bit of a tour where we had some tour guides, and obviously there was a few other people there to do a paranormal investigation, ghost hunt, whatever you want to call it, as well. We didn't film the tour part. You got to go take the tour if you want to see that. But they basically took us for a tour around the property, explained why there would be certain spirits and certain things happening, some of the experiences that other people have had since, some of the lore is probably the best way to put it, of the property. And they also showed us like what sort of equipment and stuff we can do. And then we're basically told, go wild, go try to talk to ghosts, try to investigate, use these tools. And we did just that.
I just some Blair Witch footage. I just got the light like shining on you a little bit.
Hello, help.
It's not like me.
Turn off the torch if anybody is here. If any presence is here.
That's what I might surprise me.
You might want to move to a room.
Mm-hmm.
Poltergeist room?
I'm just gonna find a quiet spot to hunt ghosts.
Goodbye.
Do the
Probably not. This looks like it was from the 70s. This
I
one.
was just going to say, what about the ghost that's called the Meat Keeper? Where is
The Mickey B's outside.
Let's go there.
What a fucking name,
Shut the guy's face off.
Yeah, he should.
Well, he didn't shoot it. He witnessed it. And it was kind of his fault because he bumped on it. And he left. And then he left because people were getting married. Put your hand slightly back. So
Back?
yeah, that's level down.
This one's swimming crazy.
He's trying to smack you in the jaw.
Are you trying to smack me in the jaw?
Smack him out. He could be the next
Cross
ghost.
15.
Make the green light go.
He is crossing it, look. He's trying. If you're the man who had part of your face shot off because of the mistaken identity, open the dowsing rods outwards. No, could be somebody else. Just ominously over there like a ghost. They're going towards the stables. We weren't really getting anything over here, so we're thinking to go to the stables.
God, it's like they must have pissed off a fucking demon.
Hello? Anyone else in here? Oh, there's a Ben & Jerry's fridge. Watch out for the step down. That horse's name was Peeping Tom. Tommy was the kid's name as well. Harry won the Melbourne Cup. Nice job. And Tom Kirk won the Caulfield Cup, 1880.
It sounded like a lot of this noise when I walked out, like as if people were walking around in here, but it could have been, honestly, it could have been fucking horse hoofs for all I know.
Well, there was nobody in here because now we walked over here, we didn't see anyone leave.
Don't knock it off, Tommy, but if you want to interact.
Tommy, don't knock it off. I'm gonna chuck it up. You can chuck it down on now.
Tom, if you're here, can you interact with the lights?
Alright, for those for the video, this is the stables with some light.
Where's Tommy?
It's pretty much ancient in here. It's probably the best way to describe it.
Is this the one that's got different colours? Is this yours?
That's mine. It's just a normal one.
We did have a talk in here, and like while we were in here, the EMF was lighting up as a group. But you can be skeptical about that sort of stuff. Something about performing on command that's kind of...
If any ghost forces are here, cross the rods.
The dowsing rods are...
Getting
Yeah,
closer.
I don't know if that's me.
Oh,
it's just a bit
I don't
shaky.
know.
As long as you stay holding your hands as still as you think you are,
you're
then
only
you're fine.
holding like the middle
Yeah.
barrel and not the rod.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Cross the rods if there's any spirit here. It's it's trying. You can do it. Cross the rods if there's any spirit here.
Don't be scared.
Don't be afraid. He's only from Western Sydney.
What's up, baby? Yeah, he likes it. Western Sydney, baby, what's up?
I think the only comment I'd make about here is it doesn't, like, it feels uneasy, but
Yeah,
I want to know what's up there.
that's for the boys. That's the bigger.
that's for the boys.
That's what I mean.
Is that where we go? That's where they're hiding out.
It's for the boys. This is
Maybe that was a...
the freezing breath.
They have one of those temperature guns in there, like a full Phasmophobia loadout.
This is the... What they call? The meat keeper.
Where's the meat keeper?
They keep it below the
I feel like the meat keeper needs to be the next boss in Diablo or something.
That's that fucking
When we do another playthrough of Bob's Meat Keeper.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, I want to do another. And it's like a barbarian or something.
oh fuck. Is there owl in there?
Is there actually?
Oh, there is an owl. Wait, I want to take a flash photo of owl.
Ooh, spooky.
Wait, that's a...
The meat house.
Oh, something like that.
It's about reunions. The Three of Bows, which is fulfillment, and then you've got the Archer, which is about usually a marksman or a strong male figure who was, seen as a warrior or somebody who carried the land. And then you've got the Mirror, which is about self-reflection and deep thought and reflecting on one's life. So that was interesting. Maybe they feel they had a fulfilled life, and then there's some sort of reunion happening. Oh, you like that? Yeah. So I thought they were interesting. I like these ones particularly when they're they give me a specific, Three of Bows, and then it gives you a word. So fulfillment and reunion jump out, which are interesting together.
Yeah.
And then the Mirror and the Archer. Usually I find that cards that is about like a figurehead. They're specifically about a person.
Yeah.
And then this is like a concept, the mirror.
I reckon the archer is the gamekeeper.
Well, the person here is surrounded by wolves and they're hunting. That's not good. Well, it's the Guardian. So the Guardian is generally seen as a very strong, aggressive presence in a life that was hard to deal with and is seen as a barrier towards things that they wanted. In terms of like referring to how, like it would refer to a gamekeeper or like a hunter or archer, like we mentioned, this takes on the appearance of a skeletal bear that's been hunted.
Mm-hmm.
So, interesting. Alright, I said I would stop bothering you with the cards, so I will now.
Give you guys a bit of footage. Is that Ghost Tours? It's the room to get the most activity in. You see there's no one in here right now. I have my EMF. Hearing noises. Touch a cat ball, make me freak the fuck out. Let's go.
By the media one.
Hey, what?
I'm ready to censor you to ride.
Oh, you got it.
I got it. And I got the headphones.
Alright, so what we're doing.
I'll sit here.
So what we're doing. Alright, make sure all your phones are in airport mode and shit. Right, this is properly. We're gonna put Frog here who's gonna get blindfolded with noise cancelling headphones. And then he's going to listen to the spirit box. And then from there, while I'll record this, we'll hear what he says, what he interprets. These are the pictures of the people that we're talking to. Fuck, he's got a great beard.
You're probably gonna love these things.
Oh, look at this person's mind. He got handlebars.
Is that the woman? Sandra Looker? Wouldn't fight for that.
It kind of looks like a man.
Sorry, we're pissing off the spirits.
Cheers, guys. I don't know, I asked if it wanted to fuck you, so.
Do you know what to do?
Yeah.
Is that what he was listening to?
No, it would have been sweeping, so it would have been going.
She said reverse.
I'm just
sync and-
increasing the sweeping rates. It's gonna change. What is that?
What's that?
This is what you're going to hear. So you have to just say what you hear.
As you hear things, you just speak it out loud. Alright, you can't hear me anyway. It's fine.
When? Help? Design? 30 seconds? Next? Talking?
Oh, sorry.
I am talking. I'm talking shit. Because I feel like you ignore me all day online.
I will
You'll speak to me.
forget you.
So, Thomas, is it you?
Kind of.
It's kind of you.
Is it more than one person?
Is it Tommy?
Now.
Is it Tommy?
But then.
But? But then what? But then what? Did he kill you? Did Thomas kill you? I got that earlier. That might make sense.
I'm a square.
Okay.
It's him to be square.
Out west. I try.
You try what? To communicate?
Straight.
You try to be straight?
It's interesting, isn't it?
It's really interesting. You tried to be with a woman. You can
Coating.
tell us if you are gay. It is completely fine in 2023, and it's
Impulsive.
So what we gather perhaps is that Edward is the lover of Thomas. Thomas tried to be straight.
I'm grumpy.
And now you're grumpy. That's interesting.
Are you grumpy because you've been questioned about?
Sad.
Oh.
Ooh. It's a real roller coaster.
You're sad because people believe that about you.
Alone.
Oh.
You're sad because you're alone.
Say this again.
Say it.
Did Edward leave you?
The end.
There's some music.
Final.
Do you think you want to hear 30 Seconds to Mars?
Kings and Queens. The Kill. I'm gonna put on some bagpipes and see if that works. He is Scottish after all. Is that alright? If I put the bagpipes on you?
Yeah.
Not ready.
Oh. Never mind.
That was a really cool response. Not really. I thought you liked it. I come here every week and play your bagpipes.
Maybe it's not in the mood for music.
Well, you grumpy old bastard. I come here and try to do something. Try to do something nice for you.
Harold.
No, well, there's no Harold. There might be, I don't know. Harold the giraffe, we need support.
Oh god.
Well, I'm gonna play that bagpipe anyway.
It's been in for almost 10 minutes.
Does it remind you of your home?
Yes.
It reminds you of your home.
Thank you. That was interesting.
Anyone else want to
Shut
go?
up, in his face.
So I was trying to exit.
Anyone else want to go?
You want a shot?
Do you want to go?
Yeah. These guys are gonna have a shot, that's alright.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I want to read what I said. It's kind of
So talkative.
There's a lot going on in that room.
They didn't want me to go.
I think there was a lot of people around as well though.
If you're the same spirit from the poltergeist room, cross it over. We've been following.
Are you coming home with us?
Are you bound to this building? Sorry, we didn't establish a yes or a no. Alright, if it's a yes, you can cross them over. If it's a no, you can push them out from each other. Are you bound to this house? You're not sure. Huh? It's only one crossover, which doesn't really. Oh.
Can you light up this light right here? Do the thing.
My name's Alice. This is my first time at a ghost hunt / paranormal investigation.
Yeah.
I am a strong believer of anything else that's in the world. A lot of stuff has happened tonight. I did come in feeling a bit skeptical, but shit's real.
So what have you sort of experienced? Because I noticed you took a break before because you were getting a bit overwhelmed.
Yeah, so I was getting really hot. Like usually people are like, oh, you get really cold when you go see ghosts and stuff, but I was feeling really hot, so I had to take off literally my jumper and my jacket because I was getting so overheated in there.
Yeah.
And also we used a spirit box, and a lot of voices came through. A man named Edward, and yeah, it was really, really interesting and really cool. I'm just a bit of a skittish person myself, so I get pretty scared easily. But it was an awesome experience, and night's still going now, so there's a bat screaming behind you. But
Did you get Edward down there as well?
yeah.
So they got Edward earlier up there.
Yeah, Edward's down there, and
He's all over.
he's
the house.
following everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, Edward had a lot to say to me through tarot cards, which is interesting.
Edward is the star of the show tonight.
But no one knows who Edward is.
That's the thing.
Well,
yeah.
the theory goes is that Edward is Thomas's lover.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's the theory, because he did an Esther session where he was saying stuff about Thomas insisting he was straight, but we were told that it's a theory.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe we go back to one of the back rooms and grab one of the EMFs.
So we left it.
I want to do this one. I don't know what
There's nothing. What was it?
exactly. We didn't go in here. I don't know. It's not, this room keeps. Every time I walk past it, I want to come in here. I've said it since the start, even though we all just kept bypassing this.
I want nothing bloody and deady happened in there.
That's probably why.
What?
Cable.
Oh, it needs combing, bro. The comb's calling.
See, I would not have been able to see that from the doorway.
Is that what you were listening to?
Yeah.
It's pretty hectic.
Scared? Scared? You've been scared? Are you scared to be here? Yes.
Mine was a lot faster. She had mine.
Yeah, she sped it up.
She had mine at like the fastest speed.
I like that.
They're trying to convince Thomas to come out, and they're trying to say things. Thomas, you want to kiss me? That's kind of what they're doing.
What's that? Which was it? That way. What was that way?
This is the bathroom.
Let's go down the back room.
I put like a second room because I felt like cold in the back of my neck.
You know who we should have brought? We should have brought Jelly with us.
Jelly would have been an experience.
That fucking white thing.
Oh, the over the window?
Yeah. I don't know. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. And it fucking.
We should do tarot cards.
You already do tarot cards in here.
Tarot cards in the top room.
You mind if I sit in?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, I should have done that. Jesus.
So you can speak through the cards instead of having to use an electronic device. But if you use both, that's good. I'm going to spread them out, and then I'm going to hover my fingers over them. And if you like them, you have to make it at least the middle one, like yellow, like that. Yeah, like that. Okay. So just let me shuffle because I'm bad at shuffling. It's going to take me a second. And I was just talking to Edward, and his cards came out, so I have to put them back in. Do you know Edward? No? Yeah. On the other side of the house. Okay. I'm going to spread them out now. As you can see, I'm doing a very bad job. Spreading them out. Okay, you get 3 or 4 cards. So I'm going to start going over it. You can't make me get every card. Just pick. You need a 3 to pick a card. Was that a pick? Looks like here.
Yeah.
1 card. I won't turn it over yet. Go for your next one. We'll do a big round. Well, if we miss it, we can come back.
You gotta go 3 lights if you want a card. You want to tell us something?
Do you want me to spread them out a bit more? There's a lot going on there. Okay.
Okay, good. Yep. All right, here we go again.
Sorry. Let's see, only want me to have 1 card.
I like your shuffling there.
You shuffle them more.
You might go in.
Do you want us to look at the card?
I'll look at the card. How's that? Abundance. Is it because there's too many cards? There might be too many cards. How about I halve it? Oh, yeah, okay, that's good then. Okay, they're kind of spread out. They're almost like single layer now.
Oh, up there. Yep. Yep.
I think it was this one.
Yeah.
I think that's one. I'm going to read it this time.
Oh shit.
Are you good? Your nose is bleeding.
What the fuck?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just don't know what happened.
You should, yeah, go sit
It's
down.
not a good sign.
I'm not going alone.
I'll come with you.
Knight of Stones. This is interesting. It's the horse card. Did you work with horses? Did you work with the horses? Or you like horses? I'm gonna put that there.
Please no more blood noses. That's
No
kind
blood
of,
noses. It's not nice.
it's kind of,
I don't need a bloody nose.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
It's quite mean.
That's very cold. She could have just like popped a blood vessel. Yeah, that makes something.
Or they did it.
You gonna
That's
stop
your
me, or
nose.
do you just like horse? Is that? Are you like Ken from the Marvel movie who just likes horse?
It's Mr. Ed.
Oh, Mr. Ed. Oh, Mr. Ed.
Tap once.
Is it because we're like near the stables? There was horses in the Corporate Cup. All right, let's go check on fucking LS. So after all that, Ghost had to pick one.
I know, I need to show Hannah.
One card, and it was horse.
Are we down there or
We just went out to the stable and it's locked.
Oh, that's spooky.
Because she was trying to find her mates and to show her nose.
Where is everyone?
There's two more people down there.
No, I'm looking for like the others, like my friends. Where are they all? I guess I need to leave my nose like this until they come and see it.
You ever get that?
Yeah.
So what happened here?
We're in the back room, and my nose just fucking started pouring.
Ghosted it.
Ghosted it.
Get in. It was creepy as shit.
It was creepy as shit.
That was.
That was fucking.
I turned around and shit, like I literally saw it happen as it spiked. It was fucked. If you focused on the audio and like the audio fades away, you then start to hear things like really, really clearly. It was fucked.
That's what they do. That's why they do it. Is sensory deprivation. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's good.
So we finished up there at about 1 a.m. I mean, you saw what we saw. Do we think that, there's ghosts and stuff like that? There was definitely stuff that happened that we couldn't really explain. There was definitely a lot of other people sort of had some weird kind of interactions and stuff like that. Did anyone like physically see a ghost come running at them? Did they see the meat keeper or anything like that? No, nothing like that. The blood nosing was interesting. It kind of happened. It was like the last thing that happened on the night, and we kind of all packed up and went home after that. So I don't know how to feel about that. EMFs is kind of like things like mobile phones and stuff like that can mess with a lot of the tools, I guess. But so you can be kind of skeptical and that sort of stuff. But certainly from a perspective of coincidences that kept on happening and that sort of stuff, yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. Definitely can't rule it out based on that. And yeah, it was an excellent experience. It was very surreal. It kind of felt like we were in a game of Phasmophobia, but it wasn't. We were real. It was a real thing. The people that we're talking about and the stories were real, which is kind of an interesting take on the whole scenario. But yeah, definitely if you're interested, if you're in Melbourne, there's a few that are close to Melbourne, a few further out of Melbourne as well. Latern Ghost Tours were just super helpful in getting us all set up and getting out there and all that sort of stuff. So, not every company, when you send them a message and say, hey, we're a bunch of idiots who do a podcast and we want to go like hunt ghosts, they were just on board with like, yeah, no worries. This is how we can help. Do this, don't do that. And yeah, that was super helpful. So we appreciate that. And yeah, hopefully, I don't know, we might do more. We'll just see how this video goes. If this video blows up, then there's a few other well-known kind of experiences around Victoria in particular. And I know that there's like a few mental wards and stuff like that Frog's interested in tasting up. And maybe we'll take some other people along as well and sort of try and I don't know, get a different experience, I guess. But yeah, it was very good. It's very surreal, and it was good to get the podcast crew in person out and doing stuff. It's been many years that we've been running this podcast, and we've got a few other ideas and projects coming up, but it was good to actually do something and follow through with something that we kind of said at a spur of the moment thing on the podcast, and we've done it now, and we might be haunted forever. But hey, if this is the only video that you've watched for us, thank you. Still, if you've been with the podcast from the start, absolutely appreciate you. And you are the sort of people that we make this kind of content for. So thank you.